she was a member of the Women's Center there. And one weekend, my mom and I went up to go visit, and they were working on an event called Breast Fest, raising awareness and research for breast cancer. So they had little buttons they were selling, and one of them said, "This is what a feminist looks like." That was the first time I was introduced to feminism. So I wasn't completely on board at first. I was a little iffy. I was like, what? So in 8th grade, I tried out for the men's golf team. The day I signed up to try out, I was approached by one of the other athletes and asked, "Are you really trying out for the men's golf team?" I was shocked. I had proved that I was worthy of the men's golf team. I did make it, and I deserved to be there. So at that point, I was on board. So I chose to do my project on feminism because it's so commonly misconcepted. So to begin, I met with some members of the feminist club, and I interviewed them to get a video together to hold a Day of the Girl event, which is a UN-sanctioned, youth-led event. They have little brochures of how to do this, and I incorporated that into mine. Here's the video I came up with.
You know what, maybe it's not happening in America, but it's happening in other countries, and to just ignore it is ignorant.
There are women who are 13 years old and they're getting married off to men who are 43 and they're dying during childbirth because they're too young for it. And that's not an acceptable thing, and this needs to be changed. Because I'm tired of people telling me I can't do things because I'm a woman.
So to start my planning for this, I reached out to UNCC's Gender and Women's Studies programs. But as I said earlier, feminism is misconcepted, and I want to just kind of give an idea of why we need it. The Organization for Economic Development and Coverage did a research on what countries dealt with the most gender inequality, and as you can see, the red parts are in Sub-Saharan Africa and Southeast Asia. That's mainly stemming from cultural and education issues. 70% of the world's illiterate population are women, and around a quarter of women ages 15 to 24 have never been to primary school in developing countries. But we can change that. Providing just one extra year of education for women increases their wages by 10 to 20%, and if all women in Sub-Saharan Africa completed primary education, maternal deaths would be reduced by 70%. That's almost 50,000 lives. So I reached out to UNC Charlotte's Women's and Gender Studies Department and just to see if they had a speaker. And one of their professors got back to me and said, "Kate, you're a wonderful woman, and your blog, which we wrote for this class, is a wonderful feminist statement, honest as well as humorous. I hope everyone else at LNCS is responding well to your activism and insight." That felt good. I really was confident that I was going to do well. I also went to the NOW Charlotte, or National Organization of Women, with my mentor Tanya. Here's us right here. And when we walked in, we were told we give them hope for the future of feminism. So the actual event came around, and I'll be 100% honest. I was a little disappointed in the turnout. It was about 25 to 30 people, even with my promotion with the video. But that doesn't matter. That's 25 or 30 people that I informed. And through doing this project, it increased my awareness and increased those around me and made me stronger in my belief of feminism. Thank you.